I'm here with Philip Massoud. He's just joined the team this week to partner Henk in the number 26 car. We're just at the end of race 1 and we've had a terrific result. P2, the car spun round early on in the race, but Henk and Philip really fought back, did a really great job to put the car P2 and onto the podium. First race with the team, first race on the podium. So Philip, just let's rewind a couple of days, because you joined the team a few weeks ago. This is your first race weekend. We started on Wednesday and it was raining. So just want you to talk through, you're getting in a GT3 car for the first time in the rain. Just tell me a little bit what it was like on Wednesday and kind of what approach you had to this.
Yeah, I guess just being a bit more conservative. Learning a lot from Sandy about how to drive the car, but more than anything, it's about understanding the car yourself.
Yeah.
And frankly speaking, the rain is not a place I want to be to first test out any car, especially a car that highly relies on aerodynamics. So it was challenging, but I learned a lot about it. I think learning the car in the wet really gives a good representation of where the limit of the car is.
Yeah.
So then again, when you drive it in the dry, it's a totally different animal, but understanding what the car can do and how quick it can snap at you, that's an important lesson to learn. So I was fortunate to actually have that experience in the wet.
Okay, so we had a wet Wednesday, you had two 45-minute sessions on, a wet Thursday, two 45-minute sessions on Friday, and into qualifying today, and you had a good qualifying, and the race, obviously, as you said, it worked out really well. So can we just talk through the race, what happened really? Just go through the race for me.
Yeah, sure. I think in the start, in turn 1, there was probably about 3 or 4 cars coming in hot. So I decided to take a different strategy and go out wide intentionally, just to avoid all the drama. And coming down to turn 3 is the same situation, a lot of cars packed together, diving into the corner, and I decided, let's go wide. Let's go off track a little bit, avoid all the drama, and then pick it off slowly. Probably after the second lap, I tried to make a move on one of the cars. It didn't turn out to my favor, but we spun. I think after spinning, we were probably position 16, and it was out of determination to fight on and continue without excuses, passing people, making sure they see you, and just being a bit strategic in your approach. Yeah.
So P2, you must be pretty happy with that, really.
Well, first time in the car. Everyone else has been racing these sort of cars for a number of years. Me, probably total an hour and a half in the car. So I'm very happy with the result, but of course I want to be first.
So your new teammate Henk, you've obviously known him for quite a long time out of the cockpit, but it seems like you've gelled really quickly, well, pretty instantly. So can you just tell us a little bit about how that's working and how Henk is as a teammate?
Yeah, frankly speaking, I couldn't ask for a better teammate in terms of the GT3 category. B-Quik has always been a part of my family, and I've always had a soft heart towards B-Quik. I trained some of the B-Quik boys in the TA2 as well. Henk and I understand each other, and I think we complement each other. My strengths complements his weaknesses, and also his strengths complement my weaknesses because of my lack of understanding of the car. So I think we gel very, very well, and just in general, the whole B-Quik family and Henk's open arms has really made a big difference for me.
Okay, so generally with the team, you're pretty happy, you've come into the team, you're pretty happy with how they're supporting you?
Absolutely, hands down. I couldn't ask for a better team, and I told Henk that from the beginning. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. There's no other team that I would rather be in.
Okay, and then I just want to, we've got another thing that's very new this week. With COVID, our engineers are not here and they're working remotely. So Michael's in Germany, and I've seen you and Henk sitting in the driver room with a headphone in each of you got one headphone in one ear talking to Michael. So how's he, I just want to know, how's he supporting you? How's that working with the engineer remotely? And is he able to help you?
Definitely he helps a lot. To some point at first I was a bit skeptical about the whole remote engineering, but you know what? Surprisingly, it's very, very efficient. And he gave us a lot of feedback, showed us where our weaknesses was, and gave us confidence to push more. So asking for somebody from abroad to come in and help you. I couldn't ask for a better way. I think Michael was great. All of the Audi team supported us a lot.
So, well, Henk's just walked over. Philip's just said some really nice things about you as a teammate. So, just want to ask you what it's like sharing the car with Philip and what it's been like today.
You know, we pay him to say nice things about us. You know, it's.
I haven't paid him anything.
Okay. No, I mean, I think it's a great match. I mean, I had that feeling when I was talking with Philip, and before we started talking about the racing already, and I mean, you see, he's got natural speed and ability, and I mean, it's like, and the thing is, I got to keep up with the guy.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's my challenge, but that's also nice. I mean, it's like, and I think we're on. We can be pretty close together, so that's good. And then we can keep improving each other.
Yeah.
And for sure, Philip will make quicker, bigger steps. But I mean, I think for this season, and well, I mean, it's a good. I think we have a good pairing. We're in it with a shot, and I mean, we're not the outright quickest, but we got the good car. I think we have a good team. We have a good organization. Even on the remote, it all works.
Yeah.
Quite fine. And tomorrow we just, as I said earlier on, tomorrow we have to deliver. I mean, it's like gotta get done.
So, just on today's race, obviously you had an incident early on when the car went round. Are you pretty happy with getting P2?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, what's not to like about it? I mean, it could have been much worse. Yeah. Philip had a great recovery, as I said earlier. I mean, that was really. I mean, and Daniel had, of course, problem with the number one car and a bit more damage. But also for Philip to take Daniel and just keep working towards our own goal instead of. I mean, that was a good step, I think, and that helped us a lot. That's why we ended up where we are. It's easy to give up, you know, with a lot of things. And I think the mentality is, I mean, you get hit, you take things in your stride, but you gotta get out of it stronger. And I think with Philip, what he did, I mean, proved that that's how it works.
Okay, well, I kind of know the answer to this question, but tell us about tomorrow's race. What's the strategy and the aim?
The strategy is. We're going to do it the other way around. I'm going to start the race, which is kind of because I'm racing against the pros, and it's a bit of a lonely thing in a way because most of these guys are quicker, substantially quicker, and so my job really is to minimize the gap, and so in order for Philip to be able to have a fight back, and a shorter pit stop, so that we get ourselves into the mix. But I think we are strongly confident that we can win M. And we are strongly confident that we can be in the top 3 overall also. And that's what we're going for.
Well, great start to this partnership today. P2 is really good. It wasn't P1, but P2 after the race is really good. So congratulations, guys. Good luck tomorrow, and thank you very much.